Yeah. Something that somebody said that it works all through the out. Let's try every try one of these. Feels floor, but I already tried it. Test, but I don't have a floor, but I think I tried it already, and clearly it would not do what we wanted to do. These are just three examples of one use. These are things you would think that they would probably work with, but the chat, whatever, the French cheese, called French cheese, the shop, it comes, I've learned how this works now, because I wanted to make sure. Here's where it starts. Yeah, Layla chat protection. So these three things, there's two ways, well, yeah, there's three ways to do it. You have this building here. Can you just change one? You have this building here. These three. If you go to the pricing on this, the fruit one is the cheaper one. That's the one building. The reason is the building. Everything is in that building. You don't have to do anything. You drop it off, the cheese comes out the other side. Kind of like most. That's why the pricing is go to cheese. Well, there. You can sell it molded too. This is unfinished. That oh. Where are you? There's some molded. One of them sells for like $5 grand. That's what I'm for. It's like eight. Oh my god, the price went. Now there's a reason why. Hold on, hold on. Anyone want a cat? There's so there's a reason why there's different pricing, and I think there might even be one more thing on curdled. There it is. So you can sell it this way. There's a reason, and you're gone, so it doesn't matter. Explain it to anybody else that might watch later on. Okay. Yeah, of course. All right. So what it is, you get super excited about. Okay. Now, when I saw it, they said that you could put the individual pieces in here, and that's not true. Tested many sheds. I don't know what other sheds you could use. Um, maybe they make garages because you could put stuff in them. Maybe I should try a garage. Try a garage. But first, let's try it. So it was said that you would be able to. I should explain how this works too first. So you need all three of these. You have your curdling workshop, and said you could put it under. Your YouTuber said you could put this under any shed, but cannot. So the only way to do them is out in the open. So we definitely don't want to do this because it's out in the open. Unless I can figure out a way. If there is a shed out there like a garage, maybe that's what he wants. So why don't we try a garage? Okay, maybe that could work. But no, I gotta drive all the way over. Yeah, I'm probably losing this, but I want to work this cheese thing because they're doing a cheese farm. Milk, cheese, eggs, goat cheese, cow cheese, goat cheese, regular cheese. This cheese is made from milk, of course. Maybe I should have left the trailer behind. Did I put that out there? Corn is getting high, just like it is around me. Driving home from work every night. Get out of the way, car. Damn it, now it's got me all squirrely. Swerving around that car. So I don't think I have my setting on. Yeah, I guess I should turn it. I still don't think I do. If we can, good for us. If we can. Because that would explain a lot of things. Why they even have these outdoor things. So now, the reason this works the way it does is you need to put the milk in to get it to curdle. Then you can sell the curdles as you saw. Then you take the curdles and then you put it in here, and that's when you mold and press it. Then you can sell it as molded, or you take it and you move it into here, and then you sell it at full price, which is the 8,000. So this building back here, it's the more expensive building, and this is the cheese that you only get for like half price. But that's because all you have to do here is put the milk in. You drop the milk in, and that's it. It produces for you. So that's all you got to do is put the milk right in. You got yourself, cheese. I could do all three if I wanted to. I could put this in here and sell that. Or I could just focus on goat cheese in this particular building. And this building, of course, has all three things built into it. So you just have to come in here and drop the milk off, which I'll put your milk drop off down here. And then you pick up the curdle, you put it in here to curdle it, and you shape it, and then you put it in here to make it. Explained all this. So that's how that all, and the thing I needed to check on was making sure that we can't put that under can't put it under any kind of shed that I can figure out. I've tried a lot of sheds. This isn't just these three. I've tried many. Oh, isn't my first. Oh, it's a freedom. That's how that was. If you're wondering, it's we have an area where we want to put this up, but right now I probably only have enough money for one building. I'm not married to goats first. We already have goats. We don't have, I don't have regular milk anyway. I have goat, goat cheese. Oh, you know what? Spring. Yeah. Almost June. Third, third. Yeah. I'm gonna be doing some construction stuff. How do I get out of my house? Ah! So, what have I been doing? I have been working. I made some, put some stuff around. Things will be stored over here, little stuff. I'm gonna put more pallet racks and things like that. Scale, although I have scales here. I'm doing a little more painting over here. I've got my tire press. Try to imagine where we'll be going and not going. Do a little path. Thing is, I don't really want to. I don't really want to be driving. I need to go the long. Throw a quick load and get another 40 grand. Make sure I have enough for this venture I'm about to go on. I ain't quite gonna do it. trees real quick. We'll get us a load. I'm sorry, give me a sec. I'm just cutting down. Somebody came in left. I'm just cutting down a couple of trees. I need a couple dollars. I think I'm gonna need it for what I need to do here. One more tree. Oh, I've been cutting down this deadwood. Give me a couple seconds, guys. I'm just trying to make a couple extra bucks before I throw in one of the goat cheese factories. There's only one. I want to be able to build it. It'd be nice to have enough money to throw the other factory in and around it too. As I just showed in the opening there, we don't have cows yet, so we're not going to have enough milk. We don't really need to build that factory yet. Go so quick. Should be maybe. Whatever I got, I got. I'm not get to work on this cheese factory. Wow, I am going to come up short. Because I cut down all dead wood. It's my bad. I'll take the money though. I'll drop it in and let's see what time is it. Oh, I slowed the clock down, so I was thinking something. I don't even know. And I tried to look into it. I really don't see the. I could, man, I could throw another field in real quick and plant some lavender, and then I could harvest that shit all year round. I don't make any money off lavender, and from what I can find, there's lavender farms right here in the state that I live in. They take that. If they sell all kinds of stuff that goes with lavender. So where's the lavender scented stuff? Where's all that? There's should be more to do with that. So I was considering, that's why I kind of slowed the clock down. June, barley in June. We get to do our first harvest. So I don't know what the point. Alright, I'll think about it next time. I probably shouldn't think about spending money on another field. I mean, I got plenty of field space, but I don't think I should cut one of these trees down just to fill this thing up. I got a chainsaw in my pocket. That one right there will do. This is one the machine won't let me cut down anyway, so I'd have to use a chainsaw on it. So I'm doing it and taking it. This should fill me up. Don't fall that way. I'll drive over the corn. I knew that would fill me up. Nice how I use that tree to do that cheesy ass turnaround. We pretty much made all of our money off this wood. I can't wait to actually have another source of income, so I'm not just cutting trees down all the time. But when you're in survival mode like this is the, I guess, the only way. Now we're doing seasons, so I'm not really set up to just drop a bunch of crops on the ground and pick them up in a month or two. But the wood stuff's going to slow down as soon as everything comes into place. Nice. I might as well park it right over here. And I was thinking, which area do I want to be? Yo, man. I buy this one. Now, do I want to do the cheese there? Because I was thinking cheese, and I was going to do that wine place. We got to start with the good cheese. We have enough money altogether. I don't want to do both, but at the same time, do I don't think we should. Unless if we're overflowing with milk. One. Now it won't go at all. Now, one. I guess that's more like a. This is still fun. Okay. If you don't know how this works, I just went through it all. This building, all you have to do is you don't get the curdle, you don't get the shape. If you do this building, you get curdled shape, as you see here at the bottom. All here you get is fruitier cheese, which sells for like $3 grand. This one sells for like $7 grand. But you also can sell it as curdled, you can sell it as shaped, or you can sell it as full product. Or you can place down these three things individually, and it gives you the same thing as this, except you're outside. Do all great stuff and eat. Then if we get an overabundance of going to need a forklift. More than likely. Unless Healy P had this built. And it was automatically transferring it to the next spot. So I don't know if I need to add a mod to do that. Or does it do it automatically? If that's the case, then I obviously don't work. Cars on this, I'm just trying to figure out where to build. You want a corner. See what's going on. I mean, I'll have to save it. Throw in all three buildings. Yeah. A little bit.
Hello.
You're right about where? What's up, Rusty? Just buy extra money and I'm probably gonna have to go make more. Damn, and I didn't even think to level this off.
Not much, just chilling and checking out your live.
I appreciate it. Moving up the ladder. I mean, look, they're be owned by me. Oh, dang, that's gonna make it look ugly. Eh. Mm-hmm. I gotta buy a street, huh? Don't you tell me. If you want. 25 feet. I can never own a street. Well, fine. What are we gonna do? It's not that way. This is part of the property. That grass should be mine, and I should be able to paint over it. I don't have to save it, do it somewhere else. But here, okay. Oh, I could do something like that. Buy it. Broke. I don't have cows yet. And I could still probably have room. Yeah, just to go over here if I do decide to add this portion of it. So we can still make it. And I was thinking, I try not to. I was thinking, there it is. Oh yeah, put that sucker right there. And run some vines next to it, maybe behind it, and then put some grapes over here or across the street. We can have like a winery, cheese next door. Move the grain mill down here. Wine, crackers, and cheese. Sparkling grape water. Sparkling grape juice. There's no wine in this game. No alcohol beverages. Everybody, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. If you're returning, welcome back. I made a new logo just because I think it kind of doesn't represent every game we play, but covers the most majority of them. Why can I take that out? Hmm. Too far in. Right? Good, good. Control. Maybe I don't need defense. I do and I don't. Take a look at it. Building storage. So what's this? So I put bales up there. Oh shit, there's no. How did I get up there? It's gonna be over here. There's a trigger in here. Yeah. Building's kind of cool. What's going on here? Like, so What am I going to be storing over here? Forklift, probably. What do we put in here? Put the milk in here, maybe? Now, see, I saw that and I'm like, crap, I gotta I gotta get sugar. But then I realized at the bottom I just need butter for that. The only thing I need sugar for is to make chocolate. And now I'm gonna get into sugar cane or sugar beet. I'm gonna have to do an extra thing I wasn't planning on doing, but maybe we will. We'll add chocolate. Our other factories, they're interested in some chocolate products. So now we got a goat building. Now I gotta get the goats. We have some more detail. Kind of not liking the fence, but that's part of that building up there. Parking like in the middle. Do something like this, right? Not so close to the fence. Right. Put 8 cars in the middle. Yeah. And the best way to do that, of course, is put a car down and figure out how big of a space you need. Right. These are all little details I can work on later, but actually I was thinking about doing that. But, yeah, under construction. But I don't have money to be just throwing that out like that. We're not rich here. We're doing this the hard way. Gotta earn it. Oh, cars are in here and they might be somewhere else. Interesting enough, I finally found those towers that I got a mod for. These are different. Yeah, that's like, I don't even know why. I think that's a mod. I should probably get rid of it. There's a painted line. Make it so everybody rides bikes in town. See, there's those towers. I thought they were supposed to generate income, but they're in a decoration. I don't know decorations generate. Oh, car. Yeah, put one there. Do that later. Wow, happened there. What was that fence that bad? All right, so I'll put a little parking lot. I need to go make more money because I think I should just drop this other building in here now while I'm doing it. Or I can just drop it in now. Call it a day. Get on that line. Perfect. Line it up now. Better. I get fork in there. Still, you're not checking. See if it never bother wants to check if it's flat. Flarn, filth, and flarn. Be fine. Yeah, be fine. Hmm.
What's the name of your farm?
My farm? I don't know if I named it yet. No. Uh, well, let's see. I opened up the one farm I did, but that farm I made, I still am gonna open it up again. Whatever that game. I always want to say there's over and keep say it. Man, it gets stuck in my head. But I'm just gonna keep going with Integrity Farms. Yeah, South Park. One crop we don't have in this game. And there'd be so many interesting fish factories they could do with that. Let's screw this up. It's perfect, but I should have went with this. Yeah, so usually when I open it up, this one I'm kind of doing a survival. I don't like about the plant. It doesn't make sense to make them smaller. Mm-hmm. Oh, I just realized my grave error. Yes, yes, yes. Oopsie. Hmm. Probably should have saved this first. No. Yeah, I'm not gonna have that. Okay, don't put a tree there. Or I gotta move the building. There would have been no way to get that out of the ground. Yes. I'll make it. Come to the Parish Farm. What are you doing? Oh, you're the one. I thought that was somebody else. You knew. Always tricking me. If you're not trying to confuse me, you're stream sniping me on Armin. But that was just a big waste of time. I'm not even gonna go through everything that works. Alrighty, yeah, we don't. I need a good shot for my new cover. I think I just changed my game.
Wait, what did I do?
What? Nah, you asked me what the name of my farm was. I thought it was Rusty asking me that because I didn't look over to see who was asking. Not that it mattered to ask. I was like, what? Then I realized it was you. So I was just joking. You're confusing me. So you're either confusing me or you're stream sniping. All right, so let's not screw this up again this time. That's nice and perfect. We will be there again. Wait, do I want it on or do I want it? Let me see your car. Yeah, there you go. Done. Oh, go all the way. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's like it's on the same line, but yeah, it never, well, again, I had that nice parking lot going. Watch the money drain. Well, now I can make a much bigger parking lot. I can always fix this. Okay. And I don't have the money for it. Do it anyway. Brought over here with me. And 100 grand. I haven't been this broken in a while. Uh, we got some cheese buildings. And I guess if I want to, when the time comes, I'm not going to do it now. Obviously, I don't have the money, but I'm gonna. And I don't know if I need to. Again, these are you can do it with these three pieces out in the open, or you can do this. This is just straight. Put the milk in, and all you get is fruit cheese, which pays like 3 grand. Here somewhere. Yeah, if I ever add that, it'll be Cheese Central. It'll just give us multiple versions of the cheese. So you can sell it like that. You put the milk and the rennet in, and you get the fruit cheese. Or you do these three pieces out in the open, or you do this building right here. Oops. Yeah, grab that wood. Grab that wood and make the money back while we're here. And before I do anything else, see where we're at. That's set up the way we want it. Everybody up to tonight. Alright, I'm gonna do this. For reasons of time, I'm gonna be in the way. You're gonna be the first tree cut down. For reasons of time, I'm gonna do this because we already cut these down, and then if you've been watching along, you know what we did. I didn't follow my own rule in saving before I moved to the next step. These ones I can't use. See, it's not really cheating because I can't use my machine to cut these down anyway, so I might as well use this. Yo, excuse me. Excuse me. No, I cut down a bunch of trees last night. Yeah, I did. I cut down like 4 or 5. So these two will fill it though. Changing how we did it, but at least we'll get our money. Yeah, that'll be good. Well, it stops if you're going to a pain in my ass. Get out of here. I don't care what I gotta do to get this trailer off that stump. It just does not want to get off of it. I should actually have more money in the bank there for that because I haven't spent anything studying that area. And we need to do one other thing. I was thinking about the field. I guess tomorrow I can harvest the oats. get some straw going. Maybe. Maybe by the end of the season I can have some cows in there. Out silage, I got hay. If I get some straw, I get some food going, and I can get some, throw some calves in there. I said it probably wouldn't be till season 3. August will be 1. Yeah, if I can get it done this year, that'd be even better. Be a year and a half ahead of schedule. Only because of trees. We're flying through it because we just make so much money selling trees. I need to make a few more 1,000 trips back and forth with these trees. Now, if I just bought the land behind here, and there's the sawmill up there. I keep trying to sell it at my sawmill, but it just takes it. So, and I guess unless I completely fill it all up, it's not going to give me options. So, good. Well, I feel like I can't justify why. It just feels like I'm not going to do the fence yet. I don't really want to do the painting yet. Putting that building in puts me ahead of schedule too. Now I need to get the cows going. And I need to figure out, is this going to auto? Or am I going to have to pick this stuff up? And if I can't pick it up by hand, I'm going to have to bring a forklift in here and move it. Again, if you don't know how this works, you put your milk in, and then it's going to give you product that you put in your curdle. Then you can sell it as curdle. Then you can take the curdle and you put it in here, and it becomes shape. And then you can sell shape. And then, or you can take your shape and you put it in here, and it takes it to the finished product, which is currently selling for. I don't know what it is in here. In the test map, it was 8,000. So it's ridiculous. But yeah, 5 different things. So that sells for 389. So all you got to do is like just do that, and you can make money. And you got the farmhouse. This is the one where, yeah, yeah, that's that building I just put in. Again, test map is selling for like 8 grand, but I'll pay 5 grand. It's huge. The fruitier one, because all you do is put the milk in and it gives you, you don't have to do any of those steps. It's half price. So if I put that building in and I fill that with milk and I have the other one going, I can role play both. Even though this one doesn't make me nearly as much money, but it's easier to deal with because I want to do it for. Then you can also sell it, mold it. You can just, so you can sell it fertile, you can sell it molded. If you do the 3 step, sell it at each step. Or you can wait till the very end, sell it for 5 grand. So completely covered it. So that gives you multiple things to sell here if you do it this way. And of course, again, I just did this in the beginning, but if you don't have the space and you don't have the money to put a building in, you can actually just use each one of these individually. You could put the milk in and sell curdles. Just do that as a business. You can add both. You can do shape. and sell it shaped, or you can do all three and wait till the end. I would get you. But I have to figure out if this auto pushes the video that got had auto pushing. And well, auto. I might have to get one of those mods, right? Get a mod where it auto delivers. I like the here. That's the way I'm going to do it. Is I'm only going to sell it this way. Then want it to auto push here to here to here, do all the steps for me. So if you weren't familiar how the cheese thingy worked on that shatter, Lale, Lale cheese, Layla Shy. There it is, Leela Chat. Oh, I put my forklift in here too. I can put a forklift there. I can put a forklift here. Oh, I could tell I can definitely lift my bales up. This seems pretty cool. We got some extra storage for bales if we need to. Maybe I should put all my square bales over here. It's gonna have a storefront. The other building will have what sort of looks like a storefront. And I'll detail this in now because like I said, I want to move to. We are at the cusp. We are coming into June. We have barley. Harvest. All fall. Hmm. You know, like chicken feed too. I'll look for food for chicken. Awesome. Get that fly. Get him, Cooper. He's only in here because of your catty is open. Oh no, it's not. I built this really quickly. Free staircase going to the window. Yeah, they're spoiled. They had a nice little, buddy. They had a nice little balcony to go out on when I had my apartment. Now that I own a house, I needed to do something a little. Be able to give them that opportunity to still go outside, but do it safely. I'm gonna, as you saw, cutting all these trees down. I've replanted over here. I've put at least 120 trees down up here. I'm gonna cut through the middle to make a trail over here even easier. So thinking about this piece and buying this piece of land, cut all those trees down. Stop ruining my farm by cutting all the trees down on my farm.
Cats are cool.
Yeah, they're my boys. I'm thinking about getting a kitten. I was gonna do it. I was literally probably gonna do it tomorrow night. Now let me see. Okay, the place I got my two boys from is a little far away from me now because I moved. But I called the local adoption agency that's like right down the road from me here, and they don't keep kittens on the premises. All their kittens are fostered out, but they have older cats there. And I told them, well, I know everyone's going to say, well, get an older cat. But when I went to get my first cat, I was thinking a kitten, and I ended up getting a cat that was about a year and a month old. Stewie over here. 6 months later, he seemed very lonely. So I went and I said, I'm gonna get a kitten. I'm gonna get a little female kitten. And I ended up getting another year and a half old kitten. So the two times I went to get a kitten. So I told the woman on the phone, I said, every time I go to get a kitten, I end up coming home with an older, not too much older, but so I want an actual kitten this time. But I'm thinking of trying to get two, not two kittens, but unless I can, ideally it's going to either be two kittens that are bonded already, like a brother sister that you don't want to separate them, or ideally I'd like to find like a mom who's got like one kitten left that she's bonded with. 'Cause I kind of want to take like I want to get an older cat and a kitten because I have the space now. I got plenty of space. I only have two cats in my apartment. So now I'm thinking we'll move up a little bit. And my boys are both 15 years old. So overlap. If they go, they don't go too close together, and I have backups. Yeah, we need to rush that clock over, or we need to make some more money. I can't really go back to painting. I haven't checked on my animals. They got plenty of water. I need to go produce on whatever that is. Goats have produced no milk, but they're not really old enough yet, really. I didn't buy old ones. I bought all babies. Maybe I need to buy more. How many do I have total? 35, 45, 55, 60. I got 60 goats producing more milk. Hmm. Oh, we gotta get them all. Those are chickens down there. They you producing me any eggs? Good check on the chickens. Maybe cut down some more trees. Again, I'm going to. When I do the winery next door, this thing, customers to do their taste testing. Winer. Of course, it overlaps. I mean, these decorations are useless to me if I can't put them that. Why would I have a flower pot around here? I need that flower potter to go up here. Is there a mod yet for this? I know PC. Oh, you bastards. That's a good idea, but you bastards. All the fun. You can freaking stack buildings on top of each other if you want. I can't even put a planter by a front door where it belongs. Why shouldn't I be able to go bang, bang? Two nice planters right there. Nope, overlaps. I gotta put it out here. Don't make no sense.
We have one inside outside cat and 3 outside only cats. The outside cats are very very smart at surviving.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Oh, I got this. You have that now too because you downloaded all my mods when you came into my farm. Got all this stuff. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Sure do.
Hmm. Oh, she's she says a lot of them. Let's put a big old swimming pool right here. Let's put this place name. There you go. The entrance to the cheese factory. Overlaps not right. What? What do you mean it overlaps on? What is it overlapping? You crackhead. That's a cool little mod I found. Cool looking. That was oh one track, gravel track. Track, track, long track. Oh, I'm gonna go crazy with this shit. totally flat to use these. Oh, not owned by me, so I can't do it. So dumb. I can't paint these because this land's not on me. I can see the roadway, but this little piece of land should be mine. Now this little land isn't owned by anybody. So they probably won't even let me cut the grass. Cut it down. So we know we really want to need to set a car in here. So deal cheese wagon out front.
Can you buy the roadways?
I checked on that. It doesn't seem like it can. I don't see a purchase point for it. All the 61 gives you that across the street. Like 25 gives you that, but not the road. It'll give me the little spot across the street from me, but it won't. I don't understand why you wouldn't sell the easement. I need to buy 30 and 50. Really, not really. 40, 57. If I buy 57, I could just turn this into one big field. Maybe make that into one big field and then make one big field over here. How many big fields? I'm growing too fast. I didn't got cows anymore. More money before I really start getting crazy on exploration. Look, everything over on is another car and I can't do it. Somebody left it outside. The swimming pool. I should put that behind my trailer. One idea. Integrity fall. Say again, dumpster would be a nice thing to have, but again, can't. That could look good. All right, put it on an angle so it looks like the yeah. Truck comes in, picks it up, dumps it. Cool, plenty of room to do. I'll use those in my wine. I'm gonna call it a winery because I don't feel like calling it a sparkling grape soda. Grape soda. Spacing figured out. Whose car? What color car is it? There you go. This looks like an uptight cheese type person's car, right? It's just a little too. That's what he this guy sitting in his car through the whole time. Yeah, why? Why not let him sit in his car? Double tap. Nope. He's it keeps double tapping. Now what do I do? I don't think you understand how much perfectionist I am. Oh, I should have seen that. This is gonna drive me crazy. And I already saved it with the building in there, so it doesn't matter if I back out and come back in or not. How much do I get for it? 55, and I paid how much? How much? Fuck it. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, snapping on. Does it not go straight? How did that building go straight? Hmm. Well, if it's not gonna go straight, then I might as well straight. Back to where we were already at. Jeez, we'll get it right. Gonna make a parking lot. No, no, no. I know. I'm not using my head. I'm not using my. Hold on a second. I did save. Yeah, no, just didn't save all yet. Wow, it looks really bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's not right. Gotta take the head. Take that comes up. Gotta be a way to get that in straighter. And there is. By not snapping it. I mean, it overlaps with other problems. Alright, now it really broke because I did that, but is it? Now that looks, yeah, that's better. It's definitely better. And one way we can check that. Find one of them there cars. Cut fences. Heavy on the finger. I didn't lose anything. What did I put in? A dumpster and I widened that road. Don't let me forget I did widen the entrance. Not that it'll let me paint the whole thing, but now when I drop a car in here, it should be. I really should have fixed it before. That's on me. Yeah, here you go. Here's the pretentious douchebag car. Yeah, see now that. Right. Yeah, I was thinking it was gonna let me have a color. So maybe I should try to center the parking lot. Turn you around. Have you. Yeah, a lot better than it was. Park the parking lot, right? There. Yes, I think I don't know if this one's, oh, it is part of it. Anyway, maybe? Hmm. Okay, yeah. We get on to the next piece. I've got way too many mobs. Decoration. I like my decoration. Fuck 'em all. I have no driver in that one. I thought change the color. What do you mean it overlaps with another round there? Wow. So I gotta go that big with the part. Okay. Now I know what to do. But I really need some cash. Also my own man. Two things I didn't do. I didn't check this. Okay. Seems legit. How big do I want? That's a tough one to call. Not stay straight for me, bro. Here. I wish you could their builder game. I did it. I would be able to just copy that, pick it up, and just bang, 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 drop it straight. Great. Pretty awesome. All right, so we get the idea there. Oh, yeah. Did I rewind that? Maybe I did. We're here. We're here. We're waiting for the next day to come so we can make some money. Oh, I need that barley for the chicken. I can sell some. Hmm. What car should go in next? Yeah, I'm gonna close my eyes when they're right in my. First, I gotta know when I'm near the cars. Tell me when I'm near the cars. I need to park a tractor in this parking lot too. We definitely need a tractor. Also, ooh, family car. Do we get the mail truck? Nah, staying at the coffee shop. Hey, there's no cop car. I don't want another station wagon. We'll free it. What I'm gonna do because I don't feel like dealing with it right now. That seems legitimately far apart. Hmm. That look about right. Yeah, what I can do. Put seem to be grabbing on that line, huh? I over. That's perfect. Yeah, of course, what we gotta do. Not that. I don't want to do that. Well, don't be late. You need to go away. I am quick to the button. Alright. No. Stay on there. Don't move. Ah. Wait. Oh, that's slightly longer. They all are. Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of screwing me up with that whole way the screen keeps getting blurry out. Problem. That's as far as I can zoom in. The number, the magic number we're looking for, folks. Oh, that's one. And it's closer than it was before, except now this side. Hmm, what do I? Oh, somebody's parking on the white line. Too much. Oh, looks like it's right there. I guess not. We're not. If you can see it, I can. It's easier to see it. This it's all grid. It's all little squares. And it's going
Howdy.
this way and this way. How you doing? So, but if you can find your line, and this area is on an angle anyway. Like stepping down every time. That could be the spot. Let's see how it looks when you drive around. I never, okay. We're definitely going to cheat it now because I never took the money over there that I had before. Let's get that because we need it. Where was this? This is my first load. Because that's the second time we had to go back out of it and come back in. Huh? Now normally, I mean, these trees I have to cut down with the chainsaw because they're too thick for my particular machine I have for this, so this don't matter. Normally I would cut them down the normal way, but we're trying to make up time because we screwed up twice already. To get some more money because my loan payments are coming up. My lease payments. Fill that up just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna go. Gotta harvest the clock. What's going on? Look at all these new faces. Welcome to the channel. Good stuff. Maybe it's my new logo. Alright, normally I don't cheat like this, but we're trying to make up for time that we lost. How's everybody doing on this fine Thursday? Could be Friday wherever you are, I don't know. We've been working hard at getting this farm going. Overhead of this. I've cut down on all the trees here, but I've also planted about 120. See all these little saplings all over the place. I replaced everything I cut here, and I'm working my way down. I'm going to cut a nice little path all through the middle here. Store faster. And I'll replace the trees as I go. That's what we're doing to make the money. Get the farm up and going. It's been working so far. Because obviously I have all my buildings. I've been buying used equipment, trying to do it the smart way. I lease machinery and I buy the trailers and small stuff. So far that's how I've been doing it. Just spent a ton of money building the 2 cheese places over here. I'll have to cut down a bunch of trees and make it back. This might be the brokest I've been in a while, though. But it's a step we had to take. Just like before I had bought my house, I had a nice fat bank account, and then I bought the house, and now you're like, where'd my money go? Oh yeah, I'm sitting in it. I'm sitting in my money. It's all around me. Yeah, I'm still happy about buying a house back in February. All new to me. Kind of looks good over there. Make a bunch more money so I can throw a few more touches on it. I didn't want to blow all my money on decorations. And yes, it won't let us paint out to the road, which is kind of disappointing. I can sell some of these cars back though. I don't need four cars. I got the eye. It's a little long. I mean, you guys come in here. Who's going to really come over here and measure that step? And I'll tell you that a 3D builder game I played, you could take just a square cube and stretch it in a straight line. But if you stretched it a certain length, it would your room would be bent. It wouldn't be straight if you went from one end to the other because it's a game. It's not real life. So that straight line starts to have to bend a little bit. Saying that's what's happening here with my car. I mean, I tell you, if I look at it straight, it's when I'm like right here. But I don't know. It works. But we don't need all these cars. So we're gonna get rid of them. Oh, and I bought them all with people sitting down except for that one. Oh, well, nobody else created it. Leave that. I can add on in the parking lot if I need to. I don't think you can put any decorations near the building. How about that? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Dang. Oh, I knew you were gonna do that. I just knew it. We'll throw a rock behind the building. Push it out there. Hmm. That I can. What not? Oh, what? I gotta look in now. I can do this. I guess you have to do use one of the mods that I have. I thought wrong. Yeah, I'll use one of the mods to, or just have a forklift, and I'm just gonna have to do it. Pick it up, let the pallets come out liftable, and I can lift them and move them over. But we won't know until we get some milk in here. We don't even have cows yet, so I obviously didn't need this yet. Oh, we gotta get that remnant stuff now. Yeah, that's what I can store in there, and or I can store here. Store remnant stuff. These two. Gonna be our cheese works. Different types. We're gonna have the goat cheese, and we'll be able to put just regular milk in there, and that'll make that kind of cheese. And I guess, well, the dairy's across the street in the animal thing. So if I is that what this needs? So, um, maybe that's what we need over here. Dairy. Just like that. Dairy on premises with the cheese that makes that. But that's dairy. Dairy. I want to sell it. Uh, although uh, I'm not putting cheap dairy in here. Multi dairy. There you go. Maybe I should put that in here. Definitely a mod, right? Multi dairy production. So I can pour my milk in there. Other product. Yeah. Here's one of my other ones. Yeah, I mean, it is. That's what it's supposed to be, right? dairy, cheese all. And then I don't have to do that. The other Layla Chat fruity flavor. Yeah, I didn't think on that then. I guess I probably should put a dairy. It just tastes good. That's all the music goes for. Cows, that's why I'm gonna have to make cows huge. I'm gonna have to have multiple. Might add a second farm. So it doesn't have to be. I think I should have my own dairy. I want to be a dairy farmer. Shouldn't be giving him, and I don't want to use theirs. It'd be my competing dairy. Wawa sheep. Sheets have its own milk. Wawa. Wawa started with dairy. Wawa. What the fuck is that? You're not even. What's up, American Ginger? Just a little dairy store like your local little convenience store. The original. Wawa stole the idea from them and did it better. Like the commercial used to say, Wawa, we do just a little bit better. So dairy over there, but we got to make money. Let's get this clock advanced. I can add more details, but we spent too much money. There's nothing I need to do. We've been waiting almost a year for this. Yeah, I'm gonna get the field right there. It's not. Do it. Oh, that's what happened. I didn't. I left and came back. I didn't speed the clock up. So I can go cut down trees and make some more money, and we'll see how bad of a hit we take on it. Oh, we just made money. Yeah, we do have the we do have the solar panels on our garage, so that's probably where that extra came in. Yeah, I bought that weeder used. I'm sure I'll need to use it at some point. I think I got weeds on my other farm, even though I plow every single time. If you guys are new here, this is what I've done so far. If you haven't been back in a while, I added a second on this silage. It's going to be either like an overflow if I have too much going on, or I can start to do some grass over here. Do like grass in this one, and this will be the corn silage. The corn in there, grass in that one, and we got our little biogas. I love that little place. It's cool looking. Oh, see, we keep making. I'm not losing money. I'm making money. Haven't put a single cow in yet because we're not ready for it. I figured by the third season I'd be in cows, but we're gonna be maybe dropping some calves in here by the end of our first season. And this is getting to be annoying. I'm gonna waste my time with it, but I shouldn't spend the money. these pens do this. But on my other map, the pig pen was doing it, and then all of a sudden stopped doing it. Doing it. This one's doing it. I'm wondering if it's trigger at the point to make it stop. And it's I'll save it and it ain't gonna matter. Damn it, I picked right now to do this. I had to go and get dark on me. Oh yeah, and I added this. Oh, we're getting rain. Oh, I just took a hit. I lost a lot of money. Yeah, I threw this guy in because I don't know why. I have a bales storage, but that's right now I got hay and silage bales. And I probably could just put straw and hay over there since we're gonna have silage the other way. Not that I need to do that. Yeah, we put chickens in. I got some goats over there for our goat milk. Just don't want to miss this clock so the sun comes up. Let's take it. Now we hit. We lost some money, but we paid our loans. Now we can actually take that. Now drop that in. I haven't really finished decorating around. I put it in my lines. It's all looking good. I got this guy in here. Thought I painted around that. Oh, I know why. It doesn't matter if I paint around it because every single time it's just going to cover it up anyway. Ooh, got some milk on. But it's time to harvest. Think about if I'm going to combine all those fields together. 9:15? Yeah, let's get this field started up. Couple greenhouses I got in. We have a little, ooh, we got a lot of lettuce over there. That's a lot of lettuce. That's money. I don't feel like I could really afford a worker right now. What am I doing? Put this up here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go sell some stuff. There's a lot of money laying around here. I gotta go make. So maybe I could afford a worker. I could afford a worker. Let's make sure it's ready. Okay, it's ready. This is exciting. This is well, when we moved into this land, there was a field ready to go. So this isn't our first harvest. Well, technically our first because this is our first grow. The harvest that was here was our grow. It was already growing. But a person that was foreclosed on that we stole from. this is gonna go fast because I have this modded one from Blizzard. I think still gonna do like 16 miles an hour. Whatever the fastest top speed is the header goes just as fast, so it's gonna zip through this over here. It's kind of a cheesy one, but when I saw there was a harvester on sale, it was like 300,000, and they gave me 89,000 for the harvester I traded in, and this one was only 90, almost just under 100,000. So. I want to do a little cutting myself here. And of course, this header holds. Whoa, holy sh! Ah! I need that straw too. Don't be failing me on that one, buddy. Look how fast this thing goes. Yeah, I definitely don't need a bigger header. Oh, scheiße. Yeah, this is way. Look at this thing. Oh, this takes the fun out of it. I'm gonna let a worker do it because I don't think the worker is gonna do 100 miles an hour, is he? I hope not. All right, now I gotta see. Does he do normal speed or does he go 16 miles an hour and knocks this thing out in like 2 minutes? I'm curious. Yep. Worker's like, I want to go home early. Look how fast this thing's going. Alright. I'll say a lot of people watching. I get it, there's mods in here, and it makes me feel like I'm cheating, but also at the same time, I work a full-time job. I only get a couple hours a night to play. So I can understand why a lot of these mods are here. If I played all day, or if this was my living streaming, then I would probably do it the hard way. And I mean, I've seen DJ Goham do fast farming with one of these, and the thing was like zip, 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 and it was done in a minute. I guess you gotta use some mod, right? That's what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna go make some money. Yeah, we're paying this worker. We got a lot of lettuce, so I think I'm gonna grab that lettuce first. And I'm gonna go sell that wood, a ton of wood over there. Strange, I have no furniture yet. I have a little carpentry shop. I tried selling wood, and the same thing happened with the other thing. As soon as you try to sell it, it automatically gets donated to my sawmill. It wouldn't let me try to sell it and decide on my own what I wanted to do. Oh, alright, we're gonna do this. This thing might actually be working properly. So much lettuce in that little thing over there, this is gonna be great. Ooh. I don't know if we're doing all that. That's a lot of lettuce. That should make us a couple bucks. At least pay for the worker. I get to make some hay bales. Yeah, get at least 10, half an hour more. Now you gotta get in there, all the way in there. so much lettuce at one time. He was paying it. Just taking. You'll find joy in everything. Who is paying for this? What's this? I'm sure there's an easier way to do it. Oh, I got a lot of wood over there too. I think I'm gonna make some money right now. I'm glad I let that saddle now for a while. Ooh, our corn came up a little more too. It's been fun driving back and forth to work on these farm roads and watching these crops grow and seeing how fast that corn is so freaking tall now. And I'm still trying to figure out there's a bunch of other fields there. Bushy. I don't know what it is. A couple orchards too, and I didn't know what they were growing, but now I do. Got some peach trees I get to drive past. And I couldn't tell if the one thing was, I still don't know what it is. I don't know. I thought the way they mounded the dirt up, I thought maybe potatoes. Jersey doesn't grow potatoes. And then I thought, okay, maybe it's a tomato farm. But the leaves on these plants are huge. It's got to be some sort of squash or watermelon or some shit. I don't know what it is. But they mounted the dirt up in a really wide pattern and then made it totally flat. And it must have been a long process because the field has been coming up like where they started. It's like really growing here, and then the other side of the field is like catching up. It's like if you were doing this and you were doing it too fast. Like you playing at one side of the field and you had the game on like high speed. We've all done it. And then when it harvested, like only half the field is ready to harvest because you seeded it too fast. Oh, look at me go! 18 grand. It's 20, yeah, 20 total. Yo, when that's up and running, I gotta put some parking lot lights in there. We put the dairy over here. I wish I could paint that street part right there. Put a fence around it. Trees and everything. That should look pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I'm pretty good at the building thing. Not just this game, Ark. Any game that I have to build my own base. I started playing Grounded. Tried a little bit of that, but didn't get far enough into it to really get sucked into. But I know I've seen some of the building that people do on Grounded, and it looks cool. Building with like grass. If you don't know what Grounded is, obviously it's a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids type game where you're shrunken down and running around in the backyard. It's a cool concept for a survival game. Go around back there. I find it weird that this is not. Why are there's no pallets on the side of this place? How has it not made me any? Where are we here? 14,000. You need wood. Oh, that's not good. But what do you got? 780 for that's why. I guess it's got to be 1,000. It's not going to give me anything. Look at all this wood. Get so rich. It's weird how it does it really fast on some, and then the other ones you gotta click it, and it's super slow. I might make it over 100 grand. Make some of my money back. I thought I was broke. I turned it around quick. Hey, come on now. You showed me two things. Oh, there it is. Pick one of them up. I guess I gotta go deliver these first. Who wants them? Because now that we have, look, I never take anything over to the other sawmill. There. Oh, carpentry. That's carpentry. I guess I'll make. Oh shit! I'm sorry, farmer. No, yeah, carpentry. Guess I'll make 3 goods. That definitely make some money right now. I need to feed the sawmill and back up. Pour through some wood pretty quick. It's gonna be about 12,000 or something. A little more. Woo! Whip it around. Must have hit a rock. Yeah, when I'm done with that, that's gonna look good. If you saw the build I did on my other map. Because I did play 19, I didn't really do 22 much. I didn't do it really at all. As I've said millions of times since I bought my house and I now drive down farm roads to get home from work instead of highways, I'm really enjoying that. And I've been inspired to get back to playing this game. I actually really enjoy it too. Because of the building aspects. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. I said 12. I was wrong. That's what I was thinking. 25 or so. Another trip, and we will be rich. Really. Oh, whoa, whoa, don't hit the corn. Trailers are great at making you whip around. What's up, everybody? Welcome. What are we doing over here? Shit. Nice. Yeah, I definitely appreciate all the likes. Look at that. Doing well. Yeah, so that solar's any kind of passive income. I'm going to try to take advantage of it. And I did put a different. I had another shed and just didn't have that feel I was going for. So, and it was more than I needed. And there was actually another repair shop that wasn't shown as, so I don't need 2 repair shops. So I have taken a hit on that one building, and I actually just did I? No. Yeah, I did. I came back in straight in that building. So I've taken a hit twice now. I've taken losses on buildings, but I've also cheated the system by making so much money off of wood. It don't really matter now. Wow, we're gonna make money off this. I almost don't want to pick these up. Just don't. Oh, then I just barely put through there. Okay, so planks, really weird. worker's gotta be. No, maybe he's not done that field yet. Time to go over there and start grabbing some bales. Oh wait, I'm not baling yet. Oh shit. Maybe I am baling it. I bought a used Ford wagon, and this thing was rattling. I mean, I couldn't believe it. And then, sure enough, I bought it used, and it needed a lot of repair. But even after that, I just felt like it wasn't picking. It was like picking up the smallest width. I'm like, man, I got all these other mods going with wide width. And actually, the baler I should probably turn down. It's a little over, way too much. But this thing wasn't picking like anything up, even after I fixed it. So I traded it back in. So I took a hit on that piece of machinery. So I still need a forge rack, and I have no way to get that straw up off the unless I bale it. What? Okay. Now I see what's going on. Why are you still open? I had a thought and I lost it already. Yeah, now these are supposed to make this a big change too.
Hello. Sure do. Can you buy the roadways?
No, it's gonna do this again. Oh, didn't do all of it. That's weird. Sometimes my chat likes to repeat itself. And we said plank long was good. Oh, my carpentry place, but it won't buy them from me because I own the carpentry place. I guess. Yeah, it won't buy them from me because that takes money. So if I don't have anything turned on for planks, it's gonna fill it fast, right? I don't know how because I will say I've come over here and it's got a sell point on it. But every time I've tried to sell wood to it, it automatically goes right into my. Here, I'm just gonna go over to the. We did say where. I gotta think about this baler. I didn't want to bale. I can mix it up. I got that small. I bought the other one for grass, so I think I bought that one used, didn't I? Just gonna give us the bigger question. Nice. Back where it belongs. As we're driving by, we can he's still going over there, even at 16 miles an hour, flying. Look how fast he's driving. Up this sucker right. Oh, that's these trees. That's so fun. They already lost their color. That tree over there lost its color. Oh man, they lost their color. What use? Look, it's giving me the option. I knew it. I don't. We're gonna do corn harvest. If I get this now, maybe I can find a lot of used equipment. We want to do corn silage, but maybe when I get ahead of myself. Cool. That's better. For oil. Do I buy equipment I don't need right now? Now? It was only 30 grand. You can tell it's harvesting season, right? Because all the stuff's on sale. Harvest. Why is it giving me free hit? Yeah, what? Look at this. Why is it so on? That don't look right. 15 grand. The bigger question would be, do I want to bale my straw or do I want to keep it like this? Why? Oh, scheiße. Yeah, I think I'll buy it. I need to buy that for my lawnmower. Uh, I probably don't even, that harvester holds so much, I don't even know I bought a trailer. Mm, not that I'm anywhere near it, but I keep putting it, whatever map you guys want me to build on next. I'll let you all decide. Take some of the straw and throw it in that TMR mixer. I might be able to start getting that. If I can make what I feel to be a comfortable amount of TMR, I'm gonna start buying some calves. Why did I come all the way over here? I came the wrong way. I was thinking about something else. And I came over here. Yeah, I have a feeling that's gonna look pretty sharp when I'm done with it. Oh, pardon me. Getting near that time. Nah, I should have tabbed down. Nah, I kind of like the look of this one. I got enough lizard mods that are making this way too easy. And this actually kind of looks like the used one that I bought. I think it was. I think they put a used one in. This better have a wide width on it. Hey, this was a used one I bought. It was rattling so much. And it had no pickup width. Like barely the width of the thing. It took me forever to pick the grass up off the field. Eventually I start driving on the roads like a normal person. I could have just cut through there. How fast that thing is gone. Yeah, it sounds just like the used one I had. It makes so much dang noise. And it really didn't. I mean, I own that field next to me. I made it. I don't know. felt like it wasn't picking that stuff up again. This one has a better pickup with than the one I had to use when I bought. Hey, what? I feel like I completely missed that. Yeah, I like this one. It makes so much noise. Better give it extra time on that one. So, farmer, if you're still here, I got a question for you. I understand your wife probably wouldn't have a better answer, but I've been finding out more and more information about this, but HBO writing Nettles out of the show really kind of screws up.
On here.
They took Nettles out of the show, but isn't Damon? I mean, okay, so Damon has an affair with Nettles, and Rhaenyra knows about it. She kind of hates her and wants her. I mean, how does HBO take someone like that out of the show? And the theory, I mean, I love these. I mean, I've come up with my own, but if he puts her on her dragon and tells her to go away, as he takes off, she takes off, he takes off, and that's when he has his run in with Vagar and One Eye over the God's Eye, and that's where they both supposedly die. But obviously, when they went down, they found Daemon's One Eye's body, but they never found Daemon's body. Probably because she saw what was happening, saw him drop, and went over and either picked the body up and took it with her, or he survived the fall, and them two were just living in hiding. Well, actually, they're not living in hiding. She's apparently the head of the Burnt Men. The Burnt Men who are still existing in the Game of Thrones timeline that the show ended in. Are you going to pick that up for me? And here's another question. And this is one that the videos I watch of the guy is, where's Aegon? And I don't mean Aegon, the burnt one. I mean Aegon. Her son with Daemon. You know, the one that takes the throne after all this is over.
He still exists.
That's what the dude said. It's like they never presented him as being born. They never showed him. He's just gonna show up one day. Oh yeah, this is our son. He's been awarded somebody, which he was, but you know, they seem to be more concerned about Joffrey right now. Like, but, but, but she's only queen for 6 months, and we know it happens, and that happens. So this Aegon character needs to be introduced soon, unless they're planning on dragging this series out for 5 seasons. 3 would have been enough, but apparently they want to drag it out for 4. And I don't really care who dies on the show because there isn't a. You know what? I'm going to correct myself. Damon's the only likable character on the show. He really is. He's the only character I can tolerate. I can't stand Kristen Cole. He's such an arrogant douche. You're gonna walk a bunch of men into their deaths because you have your honor and your. Shut up. Shut up. Dude made a perfectly good suggestion. Yo, let me send. Let me get my. Let me call my cousin on my Raven phone over here, and because that's about how fast these Ravens move, faster than cell phones. Let me call my cousin on the Raven phone, and we'll go meet up with his army. And Kristen Cole's like, no. Shut up. No. So now everyone's going to die because of you. And what did you accomplish? Nothing. I can't wait to see him die. Sorry, folks. There's no spoilers here. They're in the books. And if you don't know, everyone dies. In House of the Dragons, everyone dies. No one lives. They all die. They might not die for a year or two after, but they're all going to suffer. Everyone suffers, and everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. I think even Allison ends up dead. And Aegon goes on the, well, I think I heard today, like 27 years he's king. Rhaenyra's son. And he doesn't talk. They have to force feed him to eat because he won't eat. He's so depressed. I guess we're not going to get the scene where him and his brother are being taken to Essos, and the ship gets attacked, and he leaves his younger brother behind as he jumps on his dragon and flies back to the.
Game of Thrones, they had a great thing going on, then put out the last season of trash, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I like some of the episodes of the last season, but the last 3 were completely a mess. But yeah, so Aegon leaves his brother Joffrey. They have 2 kids, I believe it was, Rhaenyra and Daemon. And he leaves his little brother on the ship, and he jumps on his dragon, and he gets away. And they say that's why Aegon is so disturbed. Not to mention the other thing that's going to happen, which I want to say it. Because it's been said on Game of Thrones, Season 3, Episode 4. And it's going to happen soon. I mean, she's only queen for 6 months, and then she becomes a dragon turd. Poor Rhaenyra. Her future is a dragon turd. Oh wait, no, the dragon dies too, so the dragon probably doesn't even have enough. He doesn't even get a chance to digest her. Oops, did I give it away? Sorry. Too bad, read the books. Dude at work used to hate me. Don't, you shouldn't watch those videos now, you know everything that's gonna happen. Yeah, so? I still watch. You know what? I still watch MASH reruns after all these years. And you know what? I know it happened at the end of the Korean War. It didn't stop me from watching MASH. Which is actually kind of funny, because Alan Alda said that was one of the hardest sells, trying to sell that show to the networks, was Everyone was like, no one's gonna want to watch a show when they know what happens. But yet, then the show ended up being on the air for 10 years. Goes to show you, executives don't always know everything. Now I can fill this up, and then I can bail the rest, or I can store the rest. If this takes the whole thing, I'm going to fill it. I got all the bale. I got hay, and I got silage there. I might actually start putting some cattle in this thing. The video I watched on this, the guy said it doesn't turn and do anything. That thing's turning. It looks like it's doing something. He was just mad that the ground wasn't filling up, but did I paint that? Yeah, I want to paint that a different color. I mean, it's going to fill up anyway. When it fills up, it won't. Ew, no, stop it. I'm gonna put animal mud in here. Oh, it already is animal mud. I already did that. Wow, it's going to take it. Yeah, it is. Well, yeah, of course, it's 250,000. Clear that whole field. Might as well put all my bales in here. Woo, we're gonna get some TMR. We can get the cows going. Do it till the cows come home. I should do one in there, but I don't need to. I don't need to store it. I need to start making it. How you doing, chickens? Got some eggs out here. Woohoo, eggs! I think we have a positive farm here. I made all my money with the wood, but I think we're solid. I did good. Mod, I could probably definitely put a wider pickup with. Probably pick up faster. We'll make it work. Oh, it's 10. Dang. I look like I'm gonna get to finish this. Yeah, I might have to finish this tomorrow and I can stream as long as I want. I don't have to go to work the next day. I just leave a big pile in it. I'll fill one more trailer up. If I could talk drones all day. I feel like I know a lot, but definitely more than people who just watch the show. Well, not as much as the people who read the books. But there's so much going on in the House of the Dragon series. And I can't stand the high towers. I'm so glad that by Game of Thrones there's really very few left. In fact, the only one we actually see, it was pointed out, in Bran's dream sequence when he sees his father fighting that the Targaryen that swings two swords. What was his name? Sir something like that. When they show him standing there, it's funny the way he presents it. He's like, yeah, the only high tower you see is, remember the guy with the two swords? It was the guy standing next to him. And he's like, literally, so the only high tower you see in Game of Thrones was in that scene where Bran's having his father's throwback. And he's going to find his sister when John's being born, and he has to fight all those Targaryens. Well, one of them's a high tower, and the only high towers in the actual present day Game of Thrones is apparently a father and his daughter, who's basically going insane, who live in their tower, and the guy never comes out of his high tower. I don't like them. I don't like the high towers. I don't like Ormond Hightower. I can't wait to watch him die. Although his death doesn't sound like it's all that great. And that Daemon, or Darion, yeah. Darion Targaryen. Which I love how they changed his name to Hightower. Nah, bro. No. I mean, even in today's world, it would be hard to just for your uncle to up and change your last name to your mother's last name without taking it to the court system or anything like that. Especially when he's an heir to the throne. You can't just change his last name, bro. You don't have that kind of power. You're like, you're a Hightower. No, he's a Targaryen. He don't even get to have a nice death. He gets to have... No one even knows how he died. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I giving away more spoilers? That'll be after. I mean, I don't even know if they'll cover that. HBO probably won't even take the show that far. They gotta have him be in a couple battles, because apparently he does earn a big name for himself, that young kid that we're just starting to see. To beat the dude in that weird-looking chess game. Apparently he's a stud. He's far better trained than Aegon and One Eye were. He got in a battle, his dragon dies, but he survived. He goes back to his tent, and no one can be... No, it's a mystery. R.R. Martin left it a mystery. Either his tent collapsed on him and that killed him, or his tent caught on fire because of dragon fire, they said, and he couldn't get out in time and he burned up. But no one can tell you how he died. Like, there's no one. And or someone murdered him in his sleep. There's no real way of knowing. As I said, everyone in House of Dragons dies. Everyone. All. All. The only ones that don't die are the people you haven't seen yet. Like I said, Aegon. We don't know where Aegon is. Aegon the Third. The whiny. Aegon the whiny. He's a whiner. He's a wiener. I guess I'd probably be pretty freaked out too if I had to watch my younger brother die and then watch my mother get eaten by a dragon. That would probably fuck me up too. I think that would leave some disturbing effects on you. He went into good detail, man. That poor dude won't even... He has no emotion about anything. Doesn't take joy in nothing, never smiles, doesn't laugh. But they say he's incredibly nice and he gets along, and he was a good king. He just showed no willingness to want to be alive. These Targaryens, man, are freaking crazy. But I would at least like to know... I mean, we're getting way too far along in the story. And this was like after season 1 that the guy originally said, yo, where's Aegon? Does anybody know where Aegon is? They haven't even mentioned him being born or anything. Right now she's crying about Joffrey. It's like, okay, yeah, Joffrey's been brought home, but where's Aegon? Like, there's a war going on. She doesn't bring up her other kids. Like, I would think you'd want to bring your kids home if they were... This thing just does not want to pick up. Maybe I should have bought the modded one. I mean, this is a mod one. Get some of these bigger piles down. Cool. I was about to mod at one, I probably could have picked that whole field up without making trips back and forth. But that's what the game is. I don't mind making trips. But I think this is going to be my last trip back because it is after 10 o'clock and I got to get off here so I can get myself in the bed for work tomorrow. And that's where I think I'll leave it. I think I'll leave this thing unloading. We'll get some TMR maybe tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night I should be able to start getting some cows in here. We'll use all this for our first TMR run. The silage, I can put, I should make bales, a little mixture of both. I don't have the wrapper anymore. I traded that one in because we're only going to make grass and corn silage. That's right. Yeah. That was probably good that I added those second ones over there because we can only grow corn once a year, so we're going to have to knock grass out a couple times a year over there on the silage thing. Wow, this thing takes a while. Alright, with that, I'm going to get off. Appreciate the new subs. Looks like we got a couple new subs. A bunch of new likes on this video. And yeah. Tell a friend. Don't forget to subscribe, though, before you leave. Don't forget to like. And I'll be on tomorrow. Yes, sir. You have a wonderful night. Maybe tomorrow night. Am I ready to let people into this one? Probably not. There ain't enough work in here. I can always open up that other map. Maybe I should do a night where I can let some people in. Yeah, we'll be doing something. Alright. Don't forget to subscribe, like. I'll see you in the next one. Probably tomorrow. Be a nice long one, too, because I don't have to work on Saturdays. Cool. Peace.